Hello, immigrants, black brothers and sisters. Let's tell the truth. This land, the city, Los Angeles, was Tongva land long before the Spanish came with their crosses, long before Mexico stamped its claim, and long before the United States raised its flag. The Tongva were here first, and no empire, Spanish, Mexican, or American, can erase that truth. The Tongva fished these rivers, raised their children in these hills, buried their elders in the soil. They were here for thousands of years. Then came conquest. Spain took it with blood and crosses. Mexico claimed it with flags and deeds. And in 1846, the United States came in with guns and lies. Let's talk about what really happened when the American flag was raised over Los Angeles. Because your textbooks won't, your history class won't, but I will. In 1846, President James K. Polk sent U.S. troops to invade California during the Mexican-American War. Commander Stockton, Captain Fremont, and Marine Officer Gillespie marched into Los Angeles. No battle, no fight, but what followed wasn't peace, it was occupation. Who were the people they occupied? They were Californians, Mexican citizens of indigenous Spanish and African ancestry. Families like the Picos, the Sepúlvedas, the Carrillos, the Verdugos, they didn't just live here, they governed here. They owned the land legally under Mexican grants. They were ranchers, teachers, blacksmiths, lawmakers. This was their home. And what did they get in return? Terror, theft, rape, death. Captain Gillespie ran a reign of terror. He jailed community leaders without cause. Marines kicked out families out of their homes. Women, mostly indigenous or mixed races, were raped. Some were attacked in front of their children. Some were as young as 13. One woman was dragged by her hair into a stable, raped by two Marines, left in the dirt. She died. No justice, no investigation. Out in the courtyard, U.S. troops lynched suspected rebels. No trial, no proof, just a rope and a tree. Some were messengers, some were teenagers. One was hanged in front of a school. That wasn't an accident, it was a message. Stand up and you'll be hanged. And when the war ended in 1848, the violence didn't. The U.S. broke its promise. Most land grants were tossed aside. The government stole, not with guns, but with lawsuits. Courts dragged Californian families through endless delays until they were forced to sell what was theirs. The Verdugos lost over 30,000 acres. The Picos left to die in poverty. And for the Tongva people, the genocide continued. California passed laws that allowed Native people to be removed, enslaved, murdered. The state paid militias to kill them. Entire villages were wiped out. That was the first occupation. Now, listen closely because this part is personal. My mother came here in the 1970s chasing a better life. She made her home near MacArthur Park. That's where I came up. That park wasn't a war zone to me. It was my childhood. I rode boats in the lake, chased pigeons, sold oranges, mangoes, tamales and elotes on the sidewalk. That wasn't just a hustle. That was survival. That was family. I went to Union Avenue Elementary, then Virgil Middle School, just blocks from where the tanks now roll and helicopters tear up the sky like we're under siege. But this isn't some news story. I lived this. When I got older, I didn't leave. I came back. I became an academic counselor at Los Angeles City College. I taught blocks away from where my mother once knocked on doors selling tamales. That's full circle. That's community. So when I talk about MacArthur Park, this isn't abstract. This is my home. This is my blood. In 2025, that park was turned into a military zone. After ICE raids across Los Angeles County, Donald Trump declared a federal emergency. He didn't do it for security. He did it for fear, to terrorize. He sent 2,000 national troops and 700 Marines. Families gathered peacefully, lit candles, whispered prayers. What did they get? Guns in their faces, mothers zip ties like criminals. A 17-year-old live streamed the truth, so they tackled him, smashed his phone. His family didn't know where he was for 36 hours. Parks shut down, clinics closed, food programs labeled threats, helicopters circled all night, sirens screamed, people couldn't sleep. That was the point, to terrorize. And behind locked doors, immigrant women were assaulted again. ICE detention centers became black sites. No rights, no lawyers, no justice, just like before. This isn't a broken system. This is a system built to do exactly this. Terrorize. Tell me, what's changed? In 1846, they used soldiers to dominate a population they saw as disposable. In 2025, they're doing it again. Different uniform, same goal. But they didn't count on this. We remember. We speak for the California women buried in silence, for the indigenous men executed in the hills, for the black vaquero who died without land and citizenship, and for every vendor and worker ever told, go back from where you came from, when this is the only home we've ever known. To Donald Trump, bring your troops, bring your helicopters, but you cannot erase the truth. You will never make us forget. To the people of California, you are descendants of survivors, builders, warriors. You are still here. Your voice matters. Your story matters. Your resistance matters. Los Angeles is not a battlefield. California is not an enemy territory. We're not invaders. We are not criminals. We are the people. We are the power. We are California. And to those who think fear will silence us, remember this. We remember 1846. We are watching 2025. We do not run. We do not forget. We do not surrender. We don't coward. This is our land. This is our fight. This is our Los Angeles. This is our California. The truth is in your hands. Don't drop it. And now you know. Rise up.